making sure that we were asking all the right questions and assigning ownership for the responses to those questions. And using that tooling, that is a distinct positive of being in the cloud, because you have the ability to look at your spend in aggregate and break it down further and break it down further and break it down again in a way that we could never do when we were in a colo setting. And so I think, just as I said earlier, following that through and just consistently, never getting tired of asking why.
I remember you used to drill down and kept on drilling down. I remember it very clearly and wanting to know the why.
Well,
So,
I'm not a technologist. You're the experts in that regard. And we have other members of my team, very competent, capable folks. But I know enough from prior experiences, generically and specific to cloud, to try to leverage those repeatable patterns thematically. So I may not understand down to the bit and byte and down to this particular product and its technology and its code base and how that's set up versus others. But I do know that thematically, storage costs in the cloud
yes.
are an issue, and that's not something you have to pay as much attention to in a colo setting where you're buying and depreciating storage equipment, as an example. And so if nobody's talking about storage and costs aren't necessarily going in the direction that you expect, poke and prod and ask until you get a satisfactory response.